So many students in Bangladesh succeed in grammar test but struggle to engage in basic English communication. Good day everyone. As a teacher in a system that emphasizes exam results over practical skills, I have faced this problem several times. Let me share one of my experiences. Once I had a student called Arif. He was one of my English grammar class student. He could memorize each and every rules and regulation of English grammar flawlessly, but when he wanted to apply this one, he struggled too much. This made me a question: are our assessment system failing our students? Today I will explore how balancing formative and summative assessment can help close this gap and improve how we can teach English in Bangladesh. In Bangladeshi education system, summative assessments are available and exams are conducted after a fixed term to evaluate students' merits. Although they are good at evaluating the memorization power of Bangladeshi students, but they are really strugglesome to cope with the proper assessment system of Bangladesh. However, formative assessments such as peer discussion, quizzes and group discussion usually help the students to get good feedback, make them creative and adjust with the practical skills. Countries like Finland and New Zealand utilize formative assessment systems to improve their students' skills. In Bangladesh, relying on final assessment system made me a question: are our students ready for practical communication in the real world? Is it possible? In fact, memorization is deeply rooted in the educational system of Bangladesh. Students learn grammar rules for only passing in their exams and don't like to apply them properly in their practical life. For this reason, they cannot improve their creativity and they cannot improve their practical problem-solving issues. Nations like Finland and New Zealand encourage students to have formative assessment, and easily the student cope with how they can improve their creativity and solve their problem properly. At the same time, in Bangladesh, they usually can't solve their problems as usual like the students of New Zealand or Finland, because they learn only to memorize their questions and write down in their answer script and pass in their exam. That's the reason why the Bangladeshi students cannot improve their skills properly. Let me return to Arif. After I observed his difficulties, I changed my assessment method. Instead of depending only on summative assessment, I introduced the combination of both summative and formative assessment so that they can easily cope with the system and can improve their skills creatively and learn how to solve the problem easily. When Arif started learning exercising formative assessment, then he came to know how to adjust and improvise his skills, how to improve his creativity, and at the end of the year, he was not only succeeding in his exams, but also effectively utilizing English in conversations. I think this story demonstrates how formative assessment can transform students' skills from summative to formative assessment and how it can improve the success of students' academic and practical development. The high-stakes summative exam in Bangladesh, like the secondary and higher secondary school certificate exams, play a very significant role for the students' academic futures. Nevertheless, the students' assessment do not provide students with the necessary language skills for practical assessment. A 2019 study showed that only 7% of Bangladeshi students passed in their English portion in the public university entrance exam. Underscoring a significant issue in the system, students are being taught to succeed in their test rather than build useful skills. This is really challenging for Bangladeshi students. Studying consistently show the importance of formative assessment. A 2020 meta-analysis found that students who were given formative assessment skill to practice in their exam system, they usually do better than that of the summative assessment students. It's found around 30% more better performance than the summative assessment students. It is especially for the language skills achievement. In Finland and New Zealand, teachers can adapt their teaching to meet students' immediate challenges and solve it properly. For this reason, students improve their quality easily. This approach helps students correct mistakes early and build a very strong foundation. In 2012, the National Curriculum and Textbook Authority of Bangladesh started a very unique and blended formative and summative assessment system. Through this process, it is unique and a good start for Bangladeshi students. There is room for further improvement. I have observed that belonging formative assessment with summative assessment in many classrooms enhance the learning environment. Group discussion, peer reviews, and at the same time, short quizzes help students understand concepts better than integrate more significantly with the content, thus decreasing the reliance of memorization for all of the Bangladeshi students. Finland and New Zealand demonstrate how formative assessment can enhance the critical thinking and problem-solving skills of their students. In 2023, Baidu, Onu, and their colleagues gave importance to culturally sensitive assessments in requirements considering their limited English outside the classroom. Instead of memorizing, we must create opportunities for the students to use English in practical situations. In Bangladesh, teachers can begin with simple tasks like quick assessment, quizzes, and group discussion at the end of their classes. The activities offer instant feedback, allowing students to correct their understanding before summative assessment, summative big exam at the last of their term. In my opinion, these modifications significantly impact student involvement and learning outcomes. It will make a huge success for the student. To conclude, I leave a question to you. How can we integrate additional formative assessments in our teaching method without altering framework of summative exams? We must balance the two for our students to succeed academically and in the real world. I am confident by working together we can change our classroom and give our students the necessary skills to succeed outside of the school. Let us change the assessment in the Bangladeshi education system for a better future. Thank you all. Thank you for your good time.